Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you're an existing subscriber. So I'm back again with another pick a card reading. This one I'm really excited about. This is going to be all about what makes you so special and unique. So it's my hope that these messages that I share are going to make you smile and are going to just, serve as confirmation that you definitely have chosen the right group. Another thing, it's common for us to see ourselves different to how other people sees you. So these messages are just going to be me letting you know how Spirit sees you as you truly are. All right, so this is going to be a really fun, uplifting, heartwarming reading. So I'm really excited for this one. Okay, so there are 4 groups to choose from, 4 crystals. For group 1, we have black tourmaline. For group 2, we have rose quartz. For group 3, we have pyrite. And for group 4, we have red jasper. Okay, so as I always say, there's no need to overthink at this point. Go with your first instinct. Just tune in to each crystal, number, or group and go to the one that is most calling out to you, and trust that whichever crystal / group you choose will contain all of the messages that are destined for you. Okay, so I'll see you when I get your group. Bye. Hello there, group 1. So if you chose this beautiful black tourmaline crystal, then you're in the right place. This is the group for you. So let's take a look at what makes you so special and unique. Now, before I turn these cards around, a few things that are coming to me. You guys are really the life of the party. You have a way of making people feel better even when you yourself don't feel so great. You just have a way with words. You know what to say and when to say it. And I feel like you also have a very soft voice, or a very beautiful voice. And I'm also picking up on the fact that you're very good at singing, although you may not some of you may not like to sing in front of other people, but there's just this sweetness to your voice. There's something about your voice that's very unique, and I feel like you do receive a lot of compliments on this. But because you're very humble people, whenever you do receive a compliment, you're just like, oh, me, you just kind of don't know how to take it. So I'm excited to do this reading for you because I feel like you do need to just receive all of this love, all of these encouraging messages, so that you can truly see how beautiful, wonderful, and special you are. Because you're very humble people, but you do deserve the world. You put other people first so much. You really do enjoy looking after others and giving back to others. And people like you can sometimes be forgotten about because when you're that strong friend, that person who is always kind of ready for action, ready to jump into that nurturing motherly role of taking care of things, taking care of others, sometimes who is taking care of you, group 1? So be sure to really pour love into yourself, and to give back to yourself, to have those self-care days, to have those moments when you're just focusing on you, because you do have a very kind nature. You could be also, I feel like you have a very, I feel like you there's something very youthful about you. Either you look much younger than you are, or you just have a very youthful spirit. You're just, you're like, I'm thinking of like a butterfly when I'm thinking of you. So, you're someone that has gone through a lot of transformation. You've really gone from the caterpillar to the butterfly. You have gone through so much, and it's quite remarkable that you've been able to still maintain the purity of your heart through all of this. And that is really the most special thing about you, group 1. Your heart is so pure and so big and so full. No matter what happens, you still have a way of showing up for others, showing up in this world, and still being this beautiful person that is just making other people feel so good, and showing up for others and taking care of things, and just giving without wanting anything in return, which is such a special thing. So this transformation, I can see that your life has been a series of, you've shed a lot of skin, you've peeled a lot of layers away, and this is something that you take very seriously. You are very into self-improvement, transformation, wanting to become a better version of yourself. And other people see this, and other people are really quite astounded by how much you've been through, how much you've alchemized, and just mainly the fact that you have not let this world harden you. You've not let these experiences harden your heart or cause you to turn into some kind of stone. You just are really love. Okay. Wow, this is a great start to the reading. Let's turn these around because I could go on and on. Right, we have the Queen of Wands. So this makes me think of that motherly energy I was referring to before. You know, regardless of your gender, you are tapped into that divine feminine element of you. I'm also thinking of the Moon card now as well, although I can't see it right now. Thinking of the Moon, you could have Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or you could have the Moon could be very significant in your birth chart, or perhaps you just feel a deep connection to the Moon, you know. And also because we have this black cat here, I'm thinking of like mysticism. So, you know, there is also something very mystical about you. You guys are a bit mysterious. People, you know, people find themselves staring at you. But I feel like there have been times where you have thought people were staring at you for negative reasons, but they're staring because you're so beautiful. You're so, there's something very, there's something very alien-like about you, but I mean this in the best possible way. Like, the way you look, there's something about your look that really entices people, grabs them in, and makes them, it almost puts them in a trance, because your beauty is very ethereal, kind of. I don't know, there's something just very angelic about the way you look. It's just the vibe I'm picking up on. And also, you could also be actually a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, because the reason I said that is because Scorpio rising people, they have a very magnetic quality to them, and people find themselves staring at them. Well, they can either be scared of them sometimes and they won't know why, but they still can be very drawn into the energy. I kind of get this vibe with you a little bit, although I don't feel like people are scared of you. They just are very intrigued. Yeah, that's the word. Okay, we got the Sun. We have the Seven of Swords. Make sure you can see these. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, look. This is the card I was waiting for. We got the High Priestess. So this is that mystical energy I was referring to. You are mystics. There's something very mystical about you, regardless of your gender. You know, this is big High Priestess / High Priest vibes. You guys are also very tapped in. You know, you're very psychic. And this is also another thing that people are very impressed by. You have a way of just knowing things, just kind of knowing what to say to people, knowing when to say it. You also receive a lot of messages in dream state. Like, you're the kind of people that if someone comes to you and says, oh, I've had this dream and I don't know what it means, you could just decipher someone's dreams very easily. And when it comes to things that pertain to the occult, spirituality, mysticism, and all of that, you just kind of know. You just have a way of knowing what to say to people. You can just answer their questions in that area. We got the Knight of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, you are also, let me make sure you can see these cards. Yeah, so you guys really don't give up. Like I said earlier, you have been through a lot, but through this all, you have not given up. You've never thought, okay, do you know what, I've had enough. Well, there may have been times where you have had enough, but you still keep powering forward. Although there has been betrayal, there has been deceit. People have tried to kind of play you, I can see, and say your kindness for weakness. But again, you still haven't let this harden your heart. You still kind of maintain the integrity of your, you've still maintained the integrity of your, what's this word I'm looking for? Gosh, I don't know why I'm getting tongue-tied. Yeah, you still just, you're still a good person through it all, is what I'm trying to say. You know, you still work hard towards your goals, even though there has been a lot of delayed gratification in your life. You have had to wait for things. I can see that you have been a late bloomer in many ways, but you still keep powering forward. And we see that with the Eight of Pentacles. So whenever you are working on something, you really don't give up. And you also have a way of motivating other people. So with this Knight of Wands here, this is also this energy of powering what can I say? Hold on, powering, yeah, powering forward with your goals. And you know, you have really big dreams. And this is another thing that is really so special about you. You have a very big vision for your life. You want the best. And although people may have said to you in the past, you know, oh, how do you think, what makes you think that you can achieve this, or that you can reach this goal? It's too big, it's too ambitious. However, you know, don't get it twisted. A lot of those people were actually projecting, and they were really kind of secretly jealous about the fact that you were thinking so big, much bigger than them. So, you know, just be sure to know that those projections are not a reflection of what you can and cannot achieve. You guys are the people who can make the seemingly impossible happen, because you have such a strong will. We got the Sun card here as well. This is Leo energy. This is, you know, this is a leader. This is someone who gets things done. This is a person who is full of creativity, full of fire, full of that zest for life, you know, and someone who will really not give up until they get what they want, even if they have to wait 10 years, 5 years, however long. You just will keep powering forward with this Knight of Wands energy towards that which you know is meant for you. People really also like the fact that you inspire them to want to work harder and to want to strive for more. Whether they say this to you or not, I'm just picking up on this really heavy. You're definitely someone who's very inspirational. I don't know if you have a social media, strong social media presence or something, but a lot of people, they're watching what you post, they're looking at what you write, and they don't always say it, but you really are helping and inspiring a lot of people just with, you know, the little captions that you make, the pictures you're posting, the things you say in passing, the things you do, the way that you hold space for other people. This is really, and again, it all comes back to your heart. It's because you're really doing these things not to get recognition and not to there's no agenda here. You're just helping because this is just something you naturally do. You just have the ability to know things excuse me, to dive into the unseen realm, you know, whether this is in dream state, astral projection, or just you going into a trance, meditating, whatever. You can go to these places and then you get a lot of information, cosmic codes, and then you just feel compelled to share them sometimes. But I'm getting the vibe that this is sometimes happening at the unconscious level. So you're not really thinking to yourself, oh, I'm going to share these cosmic codes. It just kind of comes out and it just happens. So it's like you're somewhat of a vehicle of spirit, like you're a messenger. A messenger, yeah, that's coming in. So now I'm thinking of some Gemini energy. Gemini energy is coming through now. You could have important planets in Gemini perhaps as well. But you know, you are just you light up a lot of people's lives. Again, I keep saying whether you know it or not, because I feel like for some reason people don't tell you this enough. They don't show you, they don't make it so clear how much they appreciate you and value you, and this can lead to you feeling undervalued, underappreciated, and feeling like you're just putting in all of this work into your relationships, into your projects and the things that you're creating, and you don't always, you know, people don't always say thank you excuse me, or you just, sometimes it just feels like your efforts are in vain. But the message I'm getting now is that this is happening. People are just playing their role, so it's not personal, and actually them not really recognizing, people not always making it clear what kind of person you are and how they feel about you. Again, it comes back to this thing of when you're the strong person, or when people assume that you have it all put together because of the way that you handle things. Again, these people can often be forgotten about, and it's really not personal. People are just making a lot of assumptions that you're kind of okay. But yeah, the point I was actually getting to was that these things are strengthening you. This is helping you to know how to give your own self emotional support, and how to be that leader, how to stand up and be someone who's eventually going to really hold space for others, and be this person that people can come to, whether it's because you're a counselor, some kind of healer, guide, advisor, you know, just take what resonates. But you know, spirit is really trying to sculpt you into a leader, a great space holder, and is guiding you to really embrace this motherly quality of yours. Wow. But you know, overall, you are very pure-hearted, very just very soft in many ways, very soft and forgiving. You forgive a lot, group one. You're just you're just really happy people, and your soul is so pure. Okay, let's get into these handwritten messages of mine. So what guidance messages, spirit, do you have for group one? Guidance and messages. Okay, let's just do these. Okay, so we have wishes fulfilled. So group one, you deserve, like I said earlier, you deserve the world and so much more, and it's all coming to you. It's all coming. Your wishes will be fulfilled. Open your heart. So I can feel that your heart is already open. You know, sometimes you may feel tempted to kind of close it, but keep that heart open. Just stay pure. Don't let this world pollute you. I'm having some issue with my throat now, so I'm wondering if there's something that you guys really want to say, something you're struggling to get out. And then we've got get out more. So I'm now picking up on a bit of hermit energy. So yes, because you are so pure-hearted and sensitive, sometimes there's this need to really retreat from the world, and this is okay, group one. You know, always do whatever you need to do to maintain your inner peace, you know, and don't let anyone make you feel guilty for that. You are enough, group one. You are so beautiful and special just as you are. So do not even change, not one bit. We've got the void. It's interesting that we have the void with the High Priestess card, because the void, you know, when I wrote this, I was actually thinking of a person diving into the abyss, diving into the great unknown, and melting into a series of rabbit holes. So, you know, you are also somebody that goes very deep. I don't know if I said this earlier, but you have the capacity to really go down, to really descend into the abyss, like without a life jacket. You'd really go to those places, but you always rise up from the ashes. And this is, and it's like every time you rise up from the ashes, you emerge even more beautiful than you was before. So it's like every level up, you glow up even more. And this is again something that is so special about you, and that is very noticeable about you. You know, you're just still so, there's just something about your beauty, your actual physical beauty, but also more than that, it's like your aura is beautiful as well, because I'm tuning into your actual physical beauty and your internal beauty, and they're both beautiful and just in alignment with one another. Like your heart is pure, like really okay. We've got the eternal lover dwells within. You know, you are your own twin. You are that which you seek, and you already have everything that you need. And you know exactly who you are, what you are, and you're not willing to settle for less than what you feel you deserve. This is also something that's very beautiful about you. You know, you are confident. You are, but it's like a quiet confidence. It's not all in your face. It's just a quiet confidence of, yeah, I know who I am. I know, like you walk into a room and people just look at you. It's because the way you carry yourself. You just carry yourself in this way that is very very attractive, very what's this word I'm looking for, like it makes others want to aspire to be like this. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna leave this here, group one. I hope these messages have resonated with you. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. All right, I'm wishing you all the best. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello there, group 2. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose this beautiful rose quartz crystal, this is your group. You're in the right place. So let's take a look at what makes you guys so special and unique. Now, before I turn the cards around, the energy I'm actually picking up on is the fact that you guys really do say what's in your mind. You're very fiery. There's this kind of spiciness that I'm tuning into, but I feel like people sometimes don't expect you to be this way. Like it's this unexpected fire that's within you. Very very determined, very courageous. You could even have a lot of fire in your birth chart, so a lot of planets in Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius perhaps. You could also be an Aries rising maybe, but you know, you cannot be held down, you cannot be put down, you cannot be you can't be silenced. Yeah, you guys are you guys are very very unique, very outspoken. You're kind of like a bit of a wild card. People kind of don't know what to expect from you sometimes. You know, sometimes you could be one way, other times you're another way, but it's all just very fun. You're very you keep people on their toes is the vibe that I'm getting. Yeah, you yeah, you guys seem fun. It seems like whenever someone goes out with you, they have a good time, or whenever you're hanging out at someone's house or someone is hanging at your house, you're very attentive. You make sure that you like to make sure that the people around you are okay. You're very observant, very tuned in to your environment and what's happening around you, and that in turn makes you very attentive, very caring, very observant. You know, you have really good eye for detail. You also dress well, like you have a good sense of style, but the vibe I'm getting is that there isn't much effort required with this. You just naturally, like clothes just naturally look good on you. Like you don't have to try too much to look really good. You can just throw on anything and people will say, oh, you look nice, and you're like, what? I just threw this on. Right? So but then when you do put in effort, you really go all in and you look like really really good. But even when you don't put in effort, you still look good. So the point is, you have a good sense of style. And yeah, you're just kind of you're really cool people. There's just this laid back vibe to you. For some reason I'm imagining a hippie, like someone I was imagining obviously just this may not resonate with everyone, but I was thinking of someone that's just like smoking and like doing psychedelics, and it's just like just vibing and enjoying life. Yeah, this is what I'm seeing. Okay, all right, let's see what else is going on here. Right, so bam, we've got 7 of Wands. So this is that fieriness I was picking up on earlier. You know, okay, you guys do not like injustice. Whenever you can see someone is being treated unfairly, you feel guided to jump in and help. This is a really beautiful quality because you wouldn't just stand there. If something is happening excuse me, if something is happening in front of you, you're not going to just take your phone out and record it. You're going to want to jump in, do something, be proactive, and actually help. You're not a bystander who just is going to stand there and do nothing when something is you know, something unfair or wrong is taking place. You will jump in. You're the kind of person that people would really want on their team when ish hits the fan, because you're there. You're like, there's this warrior energy within you I'm really tuning into right now. This is like strong Martian energy, a lot of strong Mars. You may have Mars in a fire sign in your birth chart perhaps, or Mars yeah, Mars is strong in your chart. There's something with that. You know, you also like to take care of your body, mind and soul is what I'm hearing though. So it's not just that you're going to the gym and you're looking good and you're in shape. You actually like your mind to be in shape. You know, you guys are the ones who meditate. You're wanting to make sure that your mind is strong, your body is strong, and that your soul is intact, and that all three of these are working together harmoniously. So as well as being someone who can successfully navigate this physical plane, you're also very spiritual. You're also very mystical and very in tune with the inner workings of the cosmos. All right, we got the Tower. Yeah, you guys, you're the kind of people who yeah, I was just hearing nothing can't hold me down. So you guys are very spicy. Like, there's spiciness to you. Like, you're just very no one and nothing can like control you or hold you down. But there is this softness to you as well. Like, you're very multifaceted, like multi-dimensional. There are many different sides to you, and it really kind of depends on, I'm now picking up on some Aquarius energy, it really depends on the situation at hand and what version of yourself you feel guided to bring out and showcase on that given day. All right, let's see what else is going on. All right, we got more fire. 8 of Wands, 6 of Pentacles. You guys are also very giving, very generous, very you know, if someone needs help, you're not stingy at all. You are ready and willing to give a helping hand. You know, you're the kind of people, if your friend has their own business and they're like, oh, can you like come and help out, you would like work for them for free or something like that, is what I'm hearing. The point is, you're just you just will do things out of the kindness of your heart, and you're just really a soldier at your core. And this is what people do notice about you. This is what's special about you. Like, you're like a ride or die type person. You're ready to ride for those that you love. My eyes just went to this 8 of Wands with the motorbike. So you are ready to ride for those who are on your team and those that you care about. You really do go hard for them, and you don't appreciate when your kindness is taken for weakness, especially as there is so much fire within you. When it goes the other way, it's just like a bit of a erupting volcano type thing. So you're the kind of person that is best to stay on your good side. And your good side is very nice and soft. Like, you do have this softness to you because you've got the moon here. You know, this is very soft, very yin energy. All right, I want to talk about something else now. I want to talk about this Tower. Now, I can see you have been through some stuff, but the vibe I'm getting is that you don't see yourself as a victim. This is really a special quality here. You don't like a pity party. You don't like to dwell on like, you're not someone who's very attached to their pain and the difficult things that have happened to them. Like, you very much like to rise above this and just rise from the ashes and learn from that lesson, as opposed to being in this place of, oh, you know, I want everyone to feel sorry for me because I've had a hard life. I think your life has been much harder than people know, much more difficult than you wish to go into at times, because I think you just don't want the pity, and you also feel like most people wouldn't understand where you're coming from. I can see, like, there has been a difficult childhood, or just a lot of I'm picking up on like a lot of arguments in the home, a lot of hostility. Like, the parents could have been fire signs, or one parent could have been a fire sign, one could have been a water sign. I'm just picking up on this back and forth energy of arguing and hostile environment. Or alternatively, this could have been just the people that you was hanging out with when you was younger. Just very the energy wasn't so good, basically, and this had an impact on you, and for a time this did harden you and make you feel like you needed to stay on guard and not really tune into this soft yin moon energy that is there within you. But I can see that as time went by, you became much more balanced and you did start to soften for some reason. I wonder if this was a relationship that caused this, or just you getting more mature and you know, reflecting, seeing things in a different way. But you know, ultimately you're just a giver. You want to give back. You want to teach others, help others. You want to you know, because you're the kind of people that you're very good at manifesting money, at manifesting things. You have the awareness that your words have a lot of power, and I'm just seeing you kind of telling someone about what they can do to manifest or have the reality of their dreams. So you're someone that kind of pushes people to want better for themselves. I was just hearing no man left behind. So you don't like to just abandon people when the going gets tough. Like I said, you know, you're a ride or die. So you really do like to ride for those that you care about. And sometimes this can be to a fault. I am seeing now that some people have taken advantage of this, or you have been a bit burnt by this. You know, you trying to I can see that sometimes you have okay, I'll tell you the analogy I'm seeing with this tower. I'm seeing you running into a burning building trying to save someone, but they don't want to come out of the building. So I'm seeing this as you trying to having this habit of feeling like you have to save people, and but people that don't want to be saved. And I'm seeing that this is upsetting for you because some of them are like really close to you. It's like family, friends, that you're trying to get them to change, but they don't want to change, and you keep trying. And I'm just picking up on this habit there that you have. But yeah, ultimately, you're really cool people. You know, you're very generous, very giving. And there's this soft side to you that not everyone gets to see. All right, let me get into my handwritten messages now. So, Spirit, what messages do we have for group 1? What do they need to know right now? Guidance and clarity. Additional messages. Wait, did I just say group 1? Group 2. I wonder if you have a link to group 1 then. Or maybe if you felt guided to pick that. Anyway, Spirit, group 2. Wait, let's start again actually. Okay, guidance and clarity for group 2. What messages do we have? What additional messages do we have for group 2? Ooh, one more. Yep, okay. Let's see what we can add to this reading. Okay. So, we have, I'm sorry. Yeah, I feel like yeah, a lot of people have kind of yeah, you have forgiven a lot of people, and I'm just seeing that there's been many cases where someone is apologizing, different people are apologizing to you again and again. So people doing the same thing to you and you forgiving them. Yeah, okay. Anyway, all right, we got dance like nobody is watching. We have trust yourself. We have sing louder. It's interesting that we have sing louder and also, let me move these, and also dance like nobody is watching. Make sure you can see these. All right, hold on. So sing louder, dance like nobody is watching, trust yourself. Yeah, you guys are also very intuitive, like especially as we do have the moon card here. So you have a way of just knowing things sometimes. You can smell the BS, like when someone is lying to you, you know. But I feel like rather than confronting them about this, you like to wait and see if they will come and be honest with you. But I can see that when people get on your wrong side, it's a bit of, I was just hearing like burning inferno, like just, it's just like, not to say that you would like take this rage out physically on anyone, but I'm just seeing that you feel things very intensely is the vibe I'm getting, and it's just because of all of this fire within you. Okay, we have wishes fulfilled. Yeah, this makes me think of my earlier the earlier thing I said about, I think I mentioned that you guys can manifest money easily or manifest things easily. So you like you have this very abundant energy about you. There is something like being in your presence, people feel very abundant. They feel very hopeful, very successful. They feel like, wow, you know, I can. So it's either because you have achieved a lot in the physical realm, and people are seeing this and they're very impressed, inspired by this. Or it's just that, just the way that you think. Yeah, I'm hearing now you have a very beautiful mind. So the way that you think, the way that you see this, the way that you explain things, and the way that you see things, it's very kind of poetic. It's very I don't know, like let me think how to explain this. Like, you may use a lot of analogies, or you just may have a very unique way of explaining things. So for example, let's say if I don't know why I'm thinking of this example, but let's say if someone stole money from you, you would explain this in a very poetic way, or you would use analogies, or you would talk about the spiritual aspect of this, or the higher perspective of this. I don't know why I felt guided to use that example. I don't know if that has happened to somebody that's watching here, but you just okay, karma. So you believe in karma. So basically, when someone does you wrong, rather than going and getting revenge on them, you would just think to yourself, okay, karma will deal with this. The karmic scales will be balanced, or you know, they'll be dealt with by spirit. I don't have to do anything. And then we've got forgiveness. Yeah, so we got and forgiveness. So you guys do forgive easily, but this isn't because this is something that you do for yourself. It's because you know that keeping hate in your heart is not beneficial to you. Therefore, you choose to be giving and forgiving. 6 of Pentacles. You choose to give back, to still give and give and give. Even if people try to take, you don't let this change you. You don't let this change the core of who and what you are. You're very solid. You are, I was just hearing 10 toes as well. There's just this strong emphasis on the fact that you're very loyal people, and very loyal, very solid. All right, let's see what else we have before we wrap this up. We have you are enough. Yes, you are group 2. You are enough. We have enter the vortex. So I can see that there's a new cycle that you're about to dive into. There's a new vortex, a new timeline that spirit wants you to move into. Oh, perfect. That sums up this reading perfectly. We've got enter the vortex and surrender. So this is about you surrendering to this new cycle, surrendering to all that is destined to come to you, trusting that everything is going to work out just fine. Just fine. Everything has its timing, and you are always on time. You're never behind. You're never even ahead. Everything just is perfect, perfectly in sync with the heartbeat of the cosmos. Okay, I feel like you guys need to hear this this closing message here. You know, yes, sometimes things get tough. Sometimes people do some things that seem to be unforgiving or difficult to forgive, difficult to move past. But send love to this situation. See beyond the surface. Don't just look at their behavior. Feel into the energy of this. Was it hurt that caused them to act this way? Was it anger? Was it something that stems from their childhood? Are they just reacting from a very hurt place? I don't know who needs to hear this, but this feels important. Tune into that. Tune into that and forgive. Forgive, forgive, forgive. See the higher perspective behind this person's behavior, behind what has happened. This person is hurting. I don't know what this message is for, but yeah, this person is hurting, and it's best to send love to this situation. And if you can, to send love to them, to extend your heart out to them, and to take a step towards them for your own good, not even for theirs. This is for you, to keep your heart pure, to keep your heart open, and mainly to really see that something deeper is happening here. And once you enter this vortex, you will see exactly what I'm talking about. There's a need to surrender and soften with regards to your relationship with somebody else. Okay, I'm going to end that there. Thank you so much for watching Group 2. I hope these messages have resonated. Do be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm wishing you all the best, Group 2. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hello there, Group 3. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose this pyrite crystal, then this is your group. You're in the right place. Okay, let's jump right into this thing. So what makes you so special and unique? Now, before I turned on the camera, there was a song that was just ringing in my ears. It's Outcast, The Way You Move. So if you feel guided to, you can listen to that song. It goes, I like the way you move, da, da, da. I like the way you move, woo. Yeah, something like that. So that song, anyway, if you feel guided to, you can go listen to it. But I feel like there's something about the way you move that really does capture people's attention. The way that you move your body. You could be dancers, or there's just something about your body that's very kind of, people can't help but stare at you and stare at your body. But it's not in a very lustful, not necessarily in a lustful way. It's kind of just because, like, you could just, there's something very graceful about you. You just move your body in a very graceful manner. You could also be into swimming. I'm just getting the vibe that you feel very connected to water. Also, the goddess Isis is another something else you could feel very connected to. You just like to be near bodies of water. So you could have a lot of water in your birth chart, and then when you are with water, you just feel very at home, very in your yin energy, and very surrendered, you know. But yeah, the way you move, there's something about this. And also, there's something about your smile. Your smile is very, like, it's very, I can see it in my mind's eye. It's very sweet, but it feels a little bit seductive as well. Like, it feels very, very sweet, but very mysterious. Like, when you smile, so people are like, okay, I want to know more about this person. It's like, there's so much. It's like when you smile at someone, you're saying so much just with that smile. It's like you're smiling with your eyes, but you also your mouth, and just, you are like transmitting a message to them. I don't know if you do this consciously or not, but that's really cool that you do that. Yeah, your smile really, it really lights up your whole face, and people notice this. Something about teeth also, like you could also receive a lot of compliments on your teeth, and it's just really, and you know, it could just even be your face in general. There's just something about your face that makes people smile. You could even have a baby face. You could look very youthful, look much younger than you are. There's just something about this that's coming in. I was also hearing, this doesn't even make sense, but something about glittering, and I actually heard glittering and gold. Like, that's not even a word. But basically, something very shiny and sparkly is what is coming to me. So I'm seeing this as actually your aura is very, like, you're like a diamond. Okay, here we go. The messages are coming now. You guys, you're the kind of people, you don't break under pressure, and you have been through pressure. You have taken on a lot of weight, but this has helped you to build muscle, and you're just a diamond. Like, I was just hearing diamond in the rough. You could have grown up in a rough environment, or there just could have been a few things that happened, but I'm just envisioning this flower that has been a flower laying on the ground in a very like, oh god, what's this word, in a warlike environment is the vibe I'm getting. So anyway, the point is, you guys really just shine bright. You don't have to try. You just have a way of lighting up the room. You have a way of making people feel better. You have a way of infusing glitter into everything. Like, I'm just seeing someone that's sprinkling glitter, like, just into each timeline that they dive into. There's something very angelic about you. You may identify with terms like light worker or star seed, indigo child, stuff like that. Earth angel, maybe. You may also see 444 falls a lot of the time. But yeah, you are just very okay, I'll tell you the vibe I'm getting. You like to have your house a certain way. Like, I feel like your house, you're very into the details and the aesthetics of things. You like things to be symmetrical and neat and tidy and clean, and you don't like your system to be messed up, is what I'm hearing. So you're very meticulous, you're very precise with things, and you like things how you like them. You're very particular. You could be a bit of a perfectionist as well, but I feel like people find this quality very endearing. Like, they think this is quite sweet and cute. I feel like you may also be called cute a lot. All right, let's turn these cards around. So, do you know what? This is interesting. Hang on. This card always makes me think of Libra. So earlier, I think, yeah, I mentioned, the fact that you're very into beauty and the arts and designing and stuff. And yeah, this is further confirmation with this Libra card here. So, you are also a foodie as well. You like good food. You like cooking. You're good at cooking. This is also something very special about you. And when you cook, you like to I'm seeing that you really like to make the plate really pretty and beautiful. You like to design it really well, and you really like to pour love into all that you do. Like, you're very giving. You're very like, you're like medicine. Like, when people are in your presence, they feel full. They feel like they've received medicine. They feel like they feel stronger. They feel wiser. They feel well nourished. They feel cared for. You just know what to give people. Like, you have a way of knowing what people need, and you give them that, which is really cool. All right, we got the Ace of Cups. Yeah, this is that giving nature I was picking up on just now. You guys are the givers. And you have a way of resolving conflict. Like, whenever someone is beefing, whenever two people that you know are beefing, you don't involve yourself. You like to help them see the higher perspective behind this thing, and you like to just diffuse a situation. Like, I'm getting the vibe that you are like, what's this thing I'm thinking of? Sometimes you find yourself being in between two people who are at conflict because you don't like to choose sides. You like to be in the middle, showing people like showing both sides, empathy, compassion, and love, because you are just this lover type person. You like good vibes and just chilled energy and stuff. You just like to just be in your house minding your business, just cooking some food. And I feel like you're also into plants as well. I'm seeing someone having a lot of plants in their house. Now, another thing about you guys is whenever difficult things happen, you have a way of taking it in your stride. Like, you won't let them, for example, when it's time to, metaphorically die and go through that go through that transformation, you're just ready to do it. You have a way of, do you know what it is? You're very graceful. You may also resonate with the swan being your spirit animal, or the deer, just some kind of graceful, beautiful animal like that. Because you have a way of dealing with things in a very graceful manner. Yeah, this is interesting. Even in the face of ugliness and things that a person would expect to kind of make you turn really bitter and horrible, you still have a way of being classy and not getting drawn into the BS of the Five of Wands conflict energy. We got the Ten of Swords. Oh, look at that now. 10 of Swords, 10 of Cups. Okay. Okay. So you are my group who you love. Okay, and it all makes sense because I am picking up on some strong Libra energy. I wonder if you are actually a Libra sun, moon, or rising, or maybe what's this thing I'm thinking of? Or I feel like Venus could be a very strong planet in your birth chart. But there's this Venusian energy, really coming in strong. But mainly, when difficult things happen, when painful things happen, you have a way of taking it in your stride and just dealing with it, kind of thing. you just roll with it. And this, people find this very inspirational, very impressive, because through this you're helping other people to see what they can also do if they put their mind to it and what is possible. You're the dreamers. You never stop dreaming, you never stop believing. You are the group that, you know, 10 of Cups, you are, I'm hearing hopeless romantic. You know, you're very romantic, you're very sensual. When you care for someone, you really like to go all in, go all out for them. And just be very attentive, very loving, caring. When you love someone, they really know. Like, you're not the kind of person who would hide how you feel, or what's this thing I'm thinking of, or do all of that. I feel like you wear your heart on your sleeve. You know, you really do. And you're just always giving, even without trying to. You just give. Like, it's because you have poured so much love into your own self, and you are just love without even trying. You are embodying that energy of pure unconditional love, and your cup just has endless waves of overflow. And this is what you give to others. You know, when you're talking to them, when you're cooking for them, when they're in your presence, they're just feeling this overflow and they are being nourished. And this is coming back to my earlier message when I said that you are like medicine. You are the medicine, because you're like a herb. You have just medicinal qualities to you. Because and people love being around you. Like, people just love being in your presence. I feel like you're also very popular. You're very popular, and in your friend circle, even if you don't have loads and loads of friends, you are very well liked by your friends. And just even when you meet people, people take to you very quickly, very easily. People just want to be around you. They want to, they just like to be around you. There's just something about your presence that's very it's just very gentle, it's very soft, it's very easy to be around. You're very easy to get along with, and this is something very special about you. You know, even if people are fighting, you still maintain your grace. You still are very, very soft, very gentle, still that voice of reason. You're someone that helps people to see the high perspective of things, and to kind of see the error of their ways, and to see what cannot be seen. You just have a way of, you're very tapped into your intuition as well. Like, your heart is your guide. And again, this makes sense because you do wear your heart on your sleeve. So you let your heart guide you. You let love guide you. And this is what guides you, you know. You're more heart and less head. So you don't try to get too caught up in, you know, logical thinking. If you feel guided to do something, you're going to do that, and it's going to come from a very heart-centered place. I can see that you're also very you have a lot of love for your family and those that you, what's the word, and your chosen family as well. You know, you're very protective of those you love. You're very even though you're very soft and gentle, you don't play around when it comes to those that you love. You're very protective. I'm thinking of like a mama bear. Like, you could also be the eldest sibling, some of you, or even if you're not, you feel like you are. You know, there's this protective mother hen, mothering type of energy I'm getting now. Yeah, and you know, a lot of people, they really do, they do pay attention to what you say. They do want to know what you have to say on certain issues and certain matters, because you're always that voice of reason who's able to help people see the things that they can't quite see in the moment. You're able to kind of zoom out and see the bird's eye view of a situation. Even a 10 of Swords situation, what that is riddled with betrayal, pain, and a lot of turmoil and sorrow, you're still able to just calmly assess a situation. Like, you're very calm under pressure. You're that person who people would want around during a crisis, because you really do know how to handle those things. Right, let's get into my handwritten messages now. So let's see what additional messages Spirit has for you, group 3. Okay, Spirit, additional messages please for group 3. What do they need to hear? see now what we have. We've got enter the vortex. So I can see you are in the process of shedding some skin, group 3. Keep going deeper. Keep melting into the abyss. Trust your process. Trust your universe and trust where spirit is leading you. You are heading into a brand new timeline. We've got, ooh, stretch your body yoga. So it looks like there's a need to do some stretching, to move the body, to make sure that because I am picking up on a lot of yin energy with you, so making sure that you're doing some yang yoga, some yoga that's maybe enables you to balance out that yin side of you that's more still and kind of and more willing to just be one with the nothingness. Yeah, there's movement that wants to come through, and this is because you are expanding. So when we stretch the body, this is actually helping us to also stretch the mind. So yoga, it's more than just doing cool poses, right? It's much more. I believe I made a video on that. I'm probably going to yeah, I'll link it in the description box or something. A video called it's the true meaning of yoga, I think I called it. But yeah, when we stretch the body, when we do intensive yoga, we are strengthening our mind. We're helping ourselves to really know just what we are capable of. So yeah, bear that in mind, group 3. We've got try again. Try again. If something doesn't work the first time, keep trying. I'm hearing third time's the charm as well. Ooh, we got take a leap of faith. You know exactly what that's about, group 3. It is safe to love. For some of you, take a leap of faith in love is the message, right? So there's a situation, there's a need to really trust yourself, trust what you're feeling, trust your intuition. This is real. You are picking up on something. It's time to make a choice. This is definitely a message for someone. You've got embrace the Tower. And then the final card is trust yourself. Trust what you're feeling, group 3, always. You know, you are so tapped in to that divine feminine energy. Utilize this, trust yourself. You know, you guys are just so so angelic, so graceful, so sweet and kind, you know, so courageous, so inspirational. A lot of people look up to you, group 3, whether you know it or not. A lot of people do look up to you. A lot of your family members look up to you as well, and a lot of people are rooting for you to win. Yeah, I'm just seeing in the unseen realm and the seen realm, you have a lot of supporters, a lot of people who are wanting to see you at the top, wanting to see you get all that you want and so much more. Okay, I'm gonna end this reading here. Thank you so much for watching, group 3. I hope these messages have resonated with you. Do be sure to like, comment and subscribe. All right, I'm wishing you all the best, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. Hello there, group 4. Welcome to your reading. So if you chose this red jasper crystal, you're in the right place. This is your reading. So let's take a look at what makes you guys so special and unique. Now, straight away, what is coming to me is the fact that you guys are very hard workers, and also the fact that you're good with your hands. So you could be massage therapists, you could be into Reiki, and even if you're not a massage therapist, I feel like you do give very good massages. You're just good with your hands. You're good at creating, good at painting, and the way you move your hands could be very I don't know, there's just something about the way you move your hands and your hands in general. You guys are also the master builders. You could also be a life path number 4. You have the ability to really navigate the physical plane very well. All right, so I'm picking up on earth sign now. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could have one of these signs as your sun, moon or rising, or you could have prominent planets, or any planets really, in those signs, because there's a lot of earthy energy. There's something very earthy about you guys. You're very grounded. You're very practical. You're the kind of people who like when someone needs to hear the honest truth, about a situation, you're the person people should go to. Like, you help people to, like, you have a way of telling people what they need to hear in the moment. You won't sugarcoat things, you just will tell it how it is. This is making me actually think of Capricorn energy, because all of the Capricorns that I know and I'm thinking of, they have a way of, like, the way they say things, it just gets you back into alignment. Like, they have a way of giving you that unfiltered raw truth. And it's almost like it knocks you down, but it's like a splash of cold water on the face. Like, it's exactly what you need to hear. So yeah, you guys are very grounded, you're very practical, you're very reliable, very stable. People can rely on you. And when you say you're going to do something, you really do it. And this is a really good quality to have. You're not flaky. Even if you fall out with somebody, or I don't know, if there's been an argument or something, if you have said, I'm going to do this for you, you're still going to do it for them. Like, you don't like to fold and flake. You don't like to go against your word. I'm hearing that your word means a lot to you, and the way that you come across, this is something that you really do place importance upon. Like, you're very, you just, your reputation means a lot to you, and you don't like things to tarnish your name. You don't like to be misunderstood, but you're very straight up and down. You're very, what you see is what you get with you guys. Yeah, you're not into the playing of games. You just, you know, what you see is what you get. You are just how you are. So for example, how you are on social media is how you are in real life. Like, there's no, you know, there's nothing else to it. Like, you are just actually what you say you are. And this is a really rare quality these days, I would say, because a lot of people on social media, they're one thing, in real life they're another. But you guys are very just, you're just what you see is what you get. I love that. I love that energy. All right, let's get into these cards. We've got the Nine of Wands. We've got the Seven of Cups. Yeah, I feel like you also you choose your friends very wisely as well. Like, you have high levels of discernment. You really okay, people can't pull the wool over your eyes, is what I'm seeing. Like, you have a way of seeing beyond people's masks. You see beyond the facade. Excuse me. So for example, if oh god, my throat, sorry. If somebody wanted to ask your opinion about a person, if someone said, oh, you know, what do you think of my new boyfriend's energy, or my new girlfriend's energy, or what do you think of this person, or whatever, I don't know, your answer would be really authentic and real. Like, you, because you smell the BS. Like, people can't really play games with you or play you. You just have a way of seeing through this. It's because I can see that you have seen a lot, you've been through a lot, you have a lot of life experience. You are old souls, and this again explains why you're so stable and reliable, because you've seen a lot, and I'm just hearing that you don't have time for drama. All right, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you I was just hearing you're just focused on getting your money. You're just focused on, like, you just are the kind of people that mind your business. You don't get involved in drama. You're very hold on, let me just turn these around. All right, so we have, hold on. Okay, hold on. I'll tell you what we have. Hold on. I'm trying to make sure these cards aren't wonky, because that will just drive me up the wall. Hold on. Okay, that's good enough, I think. So we have the Nine of Wands, Seven of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, the Chariot, Five of Pentacles, Five of Swords. So, right, we got two fives, 55. Five could be very significant to you. Five is also the number of change. It's also, so in the astrology, five is the fifth house, which is hobbies, romance, what else is the fifth house, and fun stuff and all of this. Okay, so yeah, five is significant. I'm also hearing five siblings as well. So I don't know if you have 5 siblings, or there's 5 of you all together. Something about this is coming through. But yeah, you get things done. Like if you say you're going to do something, you do it. If you say you're going to, for example, let's say if you said to somebody, oh, I'm going to be the first billionaire in my family, I can believe that. And I'm sure you will be. Like whatever you say, you're going to do it. Because once you're focused, everything has no choice but to get out of your way. The Chariot is a very fast card. The Chariot is about action. And this is the card of Cancer. Cancer are initiators, right? So when you say you're going to do something, and once you don't even need a plan. Once you just have this intention, you're going to get there. And you're the kind of people, you're going to want to help people along the way. You're going to want to, like, I'm hearing that you would want to bring people with you. So you'd want to, but not as a tag along. Like you'd want to, drop wisdom on them and tell them, okay, if you want to earn money, you can do this, or if you want to have your own business, try this or whatever. So the way of helping them, the way you would do that is you would kind of give them wisdom, knowledge and ideas so that they can come along with you. Because I can see that you are someone that is going to achieve a lot of great things. You're going to high places, or maybe you're already there, but you wouldn't want to leave others out in the cold. Like that you are very loyal. You're very and what I'm getting, like there's this lot of emphasis on money, but not in a materialistic way. I feel like it's because you feel like everyone should be abundant financially. You feel like it's possible for people to make money doing whatever they want, and I'm getting the sense that you just want others to understand this and believe this, so that they can also live abundant, rich, fulfilling lives that truly do resonate with what they want to do. Again, you're just that voice of reason. You're just but you have a way of making things very simple. Like you have a way of breaking things down and explaining it to people so that it's kind of easy to digest and understand. But it's more so like, it's just the way that you motivate people a lot. I don't know if you realize how much, but you really do motivate people to want to better themselves, and you inspire people to want to level up. Yeah, because this just seems to be something that you do. I don't want to say that it's effortless, but you're just like this you're just like this powerhouse. You're just so determined to achieve whatever you want to achieve, and you have a lot of confidence. Like you're very confident. You trust your abilities, you trust yourself, but mostly you trust the universe. You know that you're the kind of people that kind of you believe in a higher power, you believe in destiny, and it's like you feel everything that you want to manifest. You can feel that it is part of divine order, and this is what really helps to give you more courage, I want to say, like, because it's like this higher power is guiding your actions and leading you, and you've got all of this help from the unseen realm really lifting you up and giving you confidence, and this is what drives your decision making, and this is where all of your wisdom is coming from. I'm not sure if you're aware of this or not, but this is what's really coming through strong here. Yeah, you guys are really good at navigating the physical plane. Like it's almost like so I see life as a game, right? So I use a lot of those analogies. So it's like in this lifetime you have the ability to master that aspect of the game, really. And so once that's done, you will then be able to really turn all of your attention towards, let's say, higher philosophy and spirituality and stuff like that, because I'm just seeing someone with a lot of financial abundance, or who is destined to have a lot of financial abundance, and just you are like a magnet for good things, a magnet for financial abundance, for abundance of wisdom, a magnet for just luck. I feel like you guys are very lucky as well. But I'm also hearing you create your own luck. So I feel like maybe that's a saying that you say. You may say to people, you create your own luck. So you have a way of telling people and showing them that, you know, whatever you want to do with your life, whatever you want to achieve, you can do it, you can get there. So just, you have a way of naturally inspiring people and helping them to see their own true nature, to see their potential, and to realize that they do have choices. They can always choose, Seven of Cups, what timeline they want to dive into, what kind of reality they want to create, what kind of version of themselves that they want to be. And this is just something that you do. And this plays into your very giving nature, your and just, you really want to see everyone in your circle thrive. And even, I want to say, kind of just everyone anyway in general. Like, you like to take it back to basics. Oh, excuse me. You like to take it back to basics as a way of helping people to realize what is possible and how simple life can be if they just stop complicating things, is what I'm getting. All right, let me get into my handwritten messages. All right, let's see, Spirit, what further guidance, additional messages and clarity do we have for group 4, please? Additional messages for group 4, closing messages. All right, so we have I'm sorry, wishes fulfilled. We have embraced the Tower, expansion. When I just read the Embrace the Tower card, I actually heard the Tower gives me power. So I feel like you're the kind of people that when difficult things happen, you really get more stronger. It's almost like that fuels your fire and you welcome those Tower moments. You welcome those opportunities to really grow and gain more muscle. We've got trust yourself. We've got it's time to make a choice. I was also hearing it's time to heal as well. Maybe that's a message for somebody. We've got take a leap of faith. I'm also hearing a few other things. I'm hearing surrender. I'm hearing trust. I'm hearing trust in the timing, trust in divine alignment, and don't be afraid to soften. Don't be afraid to open your heart. Don't be afraid to be honest about how you feel. And when I'm saying this, I'm thinking of being honest with yourself. You know, it's okay to heal. It's okay to be real. It's okay to do nothing. It's okay to rest. It's okay if I'm hearing you can't save everyone. You can't save everyone. And in this next cycle that you're stepping into, not everyone can come with you. But keep moving forward anyway, group 4. Keep moving forward anyway. You don't need to feel guilty for other people not wanting to better themselves or to want a better life for themselves. They have to want that for themselves. But you know, I can see your heart is pure and sincere, and you do want to help. You do want to show people what's possible, you know, and share all of your knowledge and cosmic codes with them. But you can only do so much. You can only do so much, group 4. So you just do what you can and leave the rest to spirit. And trust that it will be handled accordingly. Trust in the higher power, as I know that you do. Alright, there's really nothing else to do but to surrender and to just be. Because everything will work out. Everything is working out. Everything is coming together. And there's also a reunion on the cards. It could be any kind of reunion. Just take what resonates. Just only take that bit if it resonates. But I am picking up on some kind of reunion. Some kind of celebration. Some kind of milestone being reached. Some kind of good news. Good news. I'm saying that for some, this is test results. This is some kind of test you've taken. Something to do with paperwork. I'm seeing paper and a certificate. Some kind of good news. or it could just be good news coming in the mail. But yeah, good things, better things, great things are coming. And all of your hard work, it has never gone in vain. Spirit sees you, universe sees you. And you just do so much, and so much is coming to you. All right, I'm gonna leave this here. Thank you so much for watching group 4. I hope these messages have resonated. Do be sure to like, comment, do be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, but I'm wishing you all the best, and I'll see you next time.